Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel of Mr. Footballer Loons, and today is a manager career mode. It is a create a club. First thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to select a manager. And I'm going to just select this middle dude, the ginger chap. The name is going to be Mr. Loons. There you go, Mr. Loons. It's going to be England, I'm English. Now, facial hair, I do not want that big of a beard. I do not want that big of a beard. Let's just go clean shaven, get rid of that beard, and I look ancient. What is with those wrinkles? I need to quickly change that head. That still has wrinkles. Tone complex. There you go. Now I look younger. What hair should I have? Well, that's a new haircut. Is that like the buzz cut? I'm not going to have a buzz cut. I'm definitely not going to have a buzz cut. I'm going to go for that hair. I am not going to be ginger. I'm going to be more blondish. I'm going to be blonde. Time for the outfits. I'm sure hoodies wasn't back in FIFA 23. I'm sure these are new hoodies. I'm going to try one of them. I'm going to try a white hoodie. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. I'm also sure shorts are new. I'm sure you couldn't get shorts as a manager in FIFA 23. You can now wear glasses. That is sensational. Shall we wear some glasses? I'm going to put on some lovely glasses. I'll go for these black ones. And overall, there is my character right there. As we advance on, obviously create your club. And then team name will obviously be Loons FC. The abbreviation is going to be LFC. It is the same as Liverpool's, but I don't know what else is to do it. I could put it as LOO, Lou, but I'm going to keep it as LFC. Now, last year, I believe my nickname was Mad Lads, so I'm going to keep it as Mad Lads. I'm going to go down to League 2, as it is very common to get a team from League 2 to the Premier League. So I'm going to create this club in League 2 and try and get them all the way up to the Premier League. Now, which team to replace? I'm going to replace whichever team's in last in League 2. And currently, Sutton United are currently 24th in the EFL League 2. So sorry, Sutton United, I'm going to be replacing you for Loons FC. And my rival is going to be Wrexham FC, Ryan Reynolds' team. They're probably the biggest club in League 2, so I might as well go with them. Also, I think they're the highest star rating in League 2 as well, with 2 stars. Time to move on to the kits. There you go, there's the home kit right there. It's gonna be blue like I had it last year in FIFA 23, because my logo on my YouTube channel is blue, so it makes sense. Time to do the away kit now. And this away kit this time is gonna be like this orange-black kind of kit. Time to move on to the third kit. And there's the third kit. This time it's gonna be green. It's just quite a similar pattern with the away kit there, just green and slightly different. So there's my 3 kits: home kit, away kit, and then the third kit, the alternate kit, whatever you want to call it. Now moving on to the goalkeeper kit. No, I'm going to go for this yellow goalkeeper kit, why not? Doesn't really matter, but those are all 4 of my kits right there presented to you. Now we're moving on to the crest. Last year's crest, I had something like this, but it was more bluish. But I think I want to go a bit different from last year's crest. Yeah, that one right there that I'm hovering over with the exact same logo I had from last FIFA. That's the exact same one I did. I'm going slightly different from last year. I'm going for more of a Barcelona kind of outline. And then I'm going to put the football in the middle. And that's everything there. There are my kits. There's my crest. Time to get into the stadium customization. But I'm going to rename this stadium to Loons Park. Beautiful Loons Park. I'm going to put it on the lowest seat count of 3,920. And over time, as we progress through the seasons, if we get better and better and better, I will increase how big the stadium is. Stands, pitch, atmosphere. I'm not really fussed about all these 3 things, to be honest. So I think I may just carry on. Advance into your squad. Now, like last year, I'm going to put us as a half-a-star team. I'm not going to put very young. I might do it young. I'm going to have the minimum amount, $1 million, or I would change that to £1 million sterling. And board expectations, I'm going to customize this. I'm going to put domestic success as critical. Continental success is going to be very low, as we're not in any European competition. Financial wise, I'm going to put it low. And brand exposure, I'm going to put high. In youth development, I'm going to put medium. Let's advance on to the next bit. It is all our players. Again, you can customize all these players, but I'm not, because it will take so long to customize the names and everything. So I'm just going to keep it the same, and I'm going to advance through. I'm going to put negotiation strictness onto strict. I'm going to enable European competitions, obviously. I will be playing on Legendary, and unlike last year, I am going to actually play the games, because the highlights last year, I wasn't really enjoying. Most of the time, it was just 0-0. I'm going to enable transfer window, enable international job offers, and I think all those settings are fair, so I'm going to advance through onto the next bit. Everything is done. We've customized everything. Moving on to the actual season. New beginnings. And here we are, the new manager is me, Mr. Loons, with the new drip. Look at that, that is sensational. Welcome to the club. Right, set your tactical vision. I'm going to do this, set my tactical vision. This is new into EA FC 24. You know what, I might go tiki-taka. I do like to play possession-based football all the time, always being comfortable on the ball, and I love the word tiki-taka. So I'm going to do tiki-taka. I usually play slow build-up, so this is perfect to how I play football. So I'm going to confirm the tactical vision there. And another new thing isn't just tactical vision, it is coaches. Right, so I'm going to... Oh, 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, 3-star. That's fantastic. I'm going to be bringing in Toby Marshall into the coaching staff. Now, I can either put him in the attack or midfield. I'm going to put him into the attack. And now that's all done, I'm going to take a look at Youth Academy. And we've got an absolute star in here. Already 61 rated. Italian centre-back, age 17, can also play left-back. So it's a bit versatile. Already with 79 physicality and 74 pace. He looks fantastic. Again, he only has 59 to 83 potential. But I think we can boost that up because I see him getting straight into our starting 11. I've now put a development plan on every single Youth Academy player. I'm going to put in a requirement to actually be promoted to the senior team. You're going to have to be 60 overall or higher to actually be promoted up to the senior team. Unless, of course, you've got an insane potential that's like 90 to 99 potential, then you'll be promoted no matter what. Moving on to objectives, youth development. Sign 1 player in Youth Academy assigned to the defender position. That should be easy. Sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with a potential greater than the average overall rating of the players currently in the same position. I think that's pretty doable as well. You've developed very doable. Avoid to finish in the bottom part of the league. Is that it? Man, we're going to get promoted. We're going to get promoted back to back to back, hopefully. So pretty much I have to finish at least 17th. Again, FA Cup reached the round of 16 stage. But long term, within 4 seasons in EFL League 2, win the league title. 4 seasons. They are really underestimating what I can do as a manager. We're going to absolutely storm League 2, hopefully. Long term, make a £12.7 million profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. Youth player sales. I do not want to sell any of my youth players. They're for the future. Right, one of the first things I like to do is look at my team. Just look at it and analyze it. Straight away, we've got a goalkeeper called Flood. I mean, that's just not good. 54 rated. What is going on there? Please say we got a better goalkeeper. What is going on? Why do we have such a low rated side? I know I put it on half a star, but this is an absolute woeful side. I'm pretty sure it's a worse side than I had in FIFA 23 because I had a guy called McGarry at striker, which was like 67 rated. We definitely had a better side last year. And one of our best players is 32 years of age. So he might be going down in overall this season. Man, this is going to be a challenge to get out of League 2. I see what they mean. Us trying to avoid the bottom half of the table. This is going to be a struggle. You know what? That Youth Academy centre-back will straight away get into the starting 11. We'll improve from Humphrey by 2 ratings. That'll be huge. You know what? I'm going to promote him straight away. Boom, you're promoted. The Italian centre-back is now in the senior team straight away, and he gets straight into the starting 11 like so. Now, straight away, that looks slightly better overall in our starting 11, but we still need to look for a left-back. We need to look for a goalkeeper. You know, that's a lot to do with only £1 million to spend. Apparently, we don't even have £1 million to spend. Apparently, I spent £324,000. What did I spend £324,000 on? I've only got £677,000 to spend on a goalkeeper, left back, right back. Man, that's going to be hard. We're going to have to look at free agents. Before I do all that, I do like to make a second team because in FIFA/FC 24, what happens all the time is that players always argue over their playtime and then they want to leave the club. So I'm going to have to make a second team so it's easier to play the players that don't get much game time. And well, that's our backup side. Okay, there's so many 40 rated in that side. 49 rated Banks, 48 rated Gell, 48 rated Barber. We are going to have to add so much depth because our backup side does not look good. Now we've got our main team, now we've got our second team. I'm going to add development plans to everyone that's currently at the side. And now I've done a development plan for every single player, all 24 players who got at the side. Now I need to decide who I want to let go and who I want to keep and who I want to let go on loan. Now rescale is only 19, but he's such a low rated at 48 overall. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to have to put him on loan because I don't see anyone wanting to come in for a transfer for a 48 rated player. Same goes to Alex Barber. You know, he's a good hairdresser, but he's going to have to go out on loan. Declan Collins, same goes to him. He's only 17, but, you know, he's seriously inexperienced. 49 rated as well. He's going to have to go on loan. Same goes to Peter Banks. Running Lloyd Banks, he's going to have to go out on loan. Williamson's only got 12 months on his contract, but we do not want him. So yet again, he's going to have to go out on loan. And because he's only got 12 months left on his contract, I'm going to have to contract negotiate him. And there you have it. Albert Williamson, not Albert Einstein, Albert Williamson is now signed on for an extra 4 years. And now, hopefully, clubs can come in with a loan offer. Brandon Lay is only 51 rated. We have to also loan him out because no one wants to sign a 51 rated. You know what? One of our highest rated players is Brandon Casey, but he's actually going down in overall. Now, because of this, because he's 32, I'm going to have to add to transfer list. But there's one good thing doing that is that I could get some serious cash. £325,000 for me is serious cash for the Republic of Ireland centre forward. He is the oldest player in the team. It looks like the rest of the team aren't going to go down in overall this season, so that's a very good sign. I think that's going to be the only transfer I actually make away from the club for now, but I am now going to sort out all the contracts. There's so many one-year contracts I'm going to have to sort out. We are going to have a lot of like low 50 rated players like Benjamin Walsh. He's 53 rated, but that's just because we don't have enough financials to actually upgrade, so we're going to have to trust Benjamin Walsh in being our backup left back or starter left back if we don't have enough finance. But let's contract negotiate all the players that need to be contract negotiated. And I've finished all the contracts here. Now I think the next step is probably going in to actually sign a goalkeeper because we cannot rely on Flood in goal. He's only 54 rated. So we're going to have to bring in a new goalkeeper. Now this is not going to be Free Agents FC. I am going to have to get free agent because of how poor we are. So, I'm going to go into free agents like so. Goalkeeper, don't really care from where. Give me a goalkeeper. I'm going to go in for this Iceland 23-year-old goalkeeper because of one reason. His height is 6'7". 6'7". That is a fantastic for height. He's 23, so he's not going to decrease for another decade or so. And looking at his stats, he is probably better than our current keeper. So, I am going to go straight for him. I don't want to scout him. I can see kind of his rough stats there. And just like that, we have signed the goalkeeper from free agents. Now, I'm going to put a limit on free agents. We're only allowed to sign 2 free agents every season to make it fair so we're not just Free Agents FC. And here he comes in. £0. Obviously, price rating is going to be A because he's a free agent. What rating is he? Nah, 66 rated. I remember last year I brought in a guy called Dan Lad and he was around a similar rating, but that's a solid keeper option. 66 rated in goal. That's a 12 overall increase in the goalkeeper position. Just like that, 66 rated goalkeeper. Olafsson from Iceland is in the side. 6'7", huge tall beast. Fantastic. Now I am going to try and sell Casey, which means with that money and the money we already have from the first initial budget, I'm going to try and bring in a new striker. So time to go to search players and try and find a striker. I'm going to go for a striker that's in our league. I'm going to go for Chris Long. Now, reason is he's 28 years of age, so he's not going to go down in overall. He's not going to be one for the future, but he's going to be one that ain't going to go down in overall. He probably can improve, and he's cheap, especially with only 12 months left on his contract. So I'm going to go in for him, the striker who can also play left mid. Gonna go in for him. Hopefully he can be an absolute unit in striker. Oh, and like FIFA, like FC24, the player is not for sale as the team doesn't have enough depth in this position. Exactly what happened in my FIFA 23 Creator Club series. Right, it looks like we're gonna have to look for another striker. You know what? Langstaff. Langstaff. He might be out of my budget. with £900,000 for Notts County. But if I sell our current centre forward, which I can't remember the name of, I might have enough money to go in for Macaulay Langstaff. So that's our main target in striker position, the 26-year-old from England. He doesn't have any playstyles, but I think you can add playstyles. Oh, and this is a new thing yet again, which is great to see new things in career mode, is we can actually change how much sharpness to fitness ratio we want. Now, I feel like performance focus, it's not going to completely be all-out performance. It's going to give us a bit of fitness, but this should realistically give us a lot of sharpness and maintain enough fitness. So I think I'm going to go with that one for both sides. I'm going to apply for all players. Oh, and I forgot, we've only got one coach, and that's in the attacking area. But the one bad thing about this is actually bringing in coaches is I realised that I think it's really expensive, especially with the amount of money that we have. I don't think we have enough. So we've only got one coach, and that's an attacking coach for now. But we're going to have to somehow put out a fundraiser to get more money. And oh my god, he's 66 rated as well. Macaulay Langstaff is 66 rated, looks absolutely fantastic. And Chris Long is 63 rated, but we can't get Chris Long. But that looks really good if we can get him. I've been dreaming about this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance in the seniors squad, boss. I'm desperate to show everybody what I can bring to the team. I am as well. I think he's going to be here throughout the whole career mode series. The Italian centre-back looks like he's going to be in the high 90s in the future, hopefully. I was impressed, son. And, well, pre-season tournament invite. We're going to go for the money because £480,000 could be crucial. But we are playing a huge club, Villarreal B. So I assume that's their B team because hopefully we're not playing their main team because we're going to get absolutely smacked in that game. And our first game in the European International Cup is facing Villarreal B team. And look at that, 100 fitness, 100 sharpness for both sides. I am going to go in for my second team going into this just to give them an opportunity. And that will be the end of my video. Before we get into pre-season games, it will be the end of my video. Episode 2 will probably be out tomorrow because I've already recorded it by now. But it would just be a very long episode if I would combine both episodes together. So it will be out tomorrow. But hopefully you can like and subscribe. And always remember to turn on notifications to miss one of my fantastic YouTube videos. I will see you next time. Toodle pip now.